Wall hacks are well and truly in play. The player names, the player distance, right? All to the right there, in front there. And this is all just like normal wall hacks that you would get in Call of Duty Warzone. It's damn right disgusting that people would actually sink to this level, especially on Call of Duty Mobile. Imagine using cheats on Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. So today's video, we are actually going to be showing you proof of cheats injected into Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. Now this is absolutely mind-boggling because the aim assist in mobile games is always a hell of a lot stronger than games on PlayStation, Xbox or PC. However, some people out there must need this level of help. Wall hacks, so you've got information around the map. AIMBOT, so you can snap onto enemies. It just seems that cheaters want to cheat for the sake of cheating at this point. However, this is where it gets a little bit dark, because not only are you sat there on a mobile device playing the game with cheats, no, you don't need a mobile, let's throw that on the floor, because you can actually use an emulator through the likes of BlueStacks and other emulator platforms where you can download APK files, right? And the problem here is that you don't even need to download the game and then download additional files for the cheats to be injected. You're actually downloading a modded version of the game that has these cheats available. And the thing is, you're actually going into public lobbies with the modded game that you've downloaded. I'm not going to teach anybody how to do it. I'm not going to show anyone where to get it. However, let's take a look now at how the gameplay actually looks. So you can already see straight off the rip with this that, you know, there's enemies' names showing through the wall. Wall hacks are well and truly in play. Let's just give it a little pause here, right? So you can see the player names, the player distance, right? All to the right there, in front there. And this is all just like normal wall hacks that you would get in Call of Duty Warzone on PC. And it's damn right disgusting that people would actually sink to this level, especially on Call of Duty Mobile, right? But it is happening, and the problem here is that I'm not sure if there is even an anti-cheat in play that can stop these APK files from being downloaded. The only thing I could think of is that certain modded versions of the game will end up being stopped at some point. Like they will end up being, you know, they'll have to be updated, something like that. Or every time the game updates, the modded versions have to update as well. And I'm hoping that the game, when it does update, actually stops this type of thing from happening. Because one thing I will say is this: Call of Duty Mobile, right, is the biggest earner for Activision. It really is. And I think that's also why they've decided to push Verdansk and push Rebirth Island and things like that on the game, to actually draw the whole Call of Duty community to the mobile game. Because of the in-game purchases that occur throughout this game, it is literally the highest earner. Mobile gaming earns big money, and now you've got cheaters in there. So are there going to be Call of Duty Warzone Mobile tournaments? Are there? Are we going to see 2v2 kill race tournaments and things like that, where all these top streamers can download the APK files to their PC using an emulator, using controller, using their foot pedals, and actually have modded versions of the game? Now listen and hear me out. I'm not accusing any streamer at this point of cheating on Call of Duty Mobile Warzone, and the reason for that is because all I'm aware of at the moment is that we can download the cheats embedded into the game already, so it's a modded version of the game. With that being said, that means that the wall hacks cannot be masked through an overlay on OBS, as far as I'm aware at this point. But we're going to do some digging into this and try and expose what can really be done with the mobile cheats, because at this point I'm kind of baffled by it all. Almost feels like these guys you know, modding the game. We've seen mods on the likes of PlayStation and Xbox in the past, but these things can really only be used offline. But what we're seeing here is the same sort of thing, the same mods, but being used online. Now, let me just state something as well. These mods that come with the download, right, they're not just AIMBOT and wall hacks. Although you get a menu that pops up with wall hacks and AIMBOT, right, you also have unlimited money. So not only are people cheating in this, it's essentially an unlock all tool, but in the grand scheme of things, it's unlimited money. And with it being worded the way it is, hopefully Activision can shut it down, because as I stated before, mobile gaming is the biggest earner for Activision. Okay, so if that's the biggest earner and people are downloading a cracked version of the game that's got ESP, wall hacks, aimbot and unlimited money, that unlimited money part will be the reason why Activision try their damn hardest to shut these things down, because they will be missing out on a hell of a lot of money. Imagine just being able to go into the game, purchase everything in the store with your unlimited money mod. I've seen people doing it on a Simpsons game as well, where they get unlimited donuts. I've seen people with the Pokemon Go unlimited coins, right? And they can actually travel all over the world. However, when it comes to it being an online game and people are using the cracked versions that come with aimbot and wall hack, that really pisses me off. But I am just kind of glad that they incorporated the unlimited money into it, because I feel like now Activision will actually try and combat this, although we'll probably see updated versions in the future where it's just aimbot and wall hacks rather than aimbot, wall hacks and unlimited money, right? Because the problem then only lies with whether Activision care enough to get rid of the wall hacks and aimbot from the game, rather than just attack the people who are trying to scam and rob, you know, things from the store in the game. But yeah, there are multiple videos already out there showing how these cheats can be downloaded, and let me tell you, hey, I think about 95% of them are scams. So I'm not going to teach you which ones and what ones are legit or scams, because if you go and try and download cheats for Call of Duty Mobile Warzone, you are probably one of the biggest bots when it comes to Call of Duty gaming, and if you end up getting scammed, well, that's your own damn fault, okay? So I'm not going to teach anybody this or that. All I'm going to show you is the gameplay that we've got in front of us, clearly showing wall hacks, and just say to you that I'm absolutely disgusted by it. I think that this is going to become a bigger problem. Remember that this has just come out, this game has only just come out, and now we've already got videos of people using cheats. We've already got multiple different ways of downloading these cheats, and I think it's only going to get worse. But when all is said and done, guys, right, the cheats that are available for this now may not look the best, they may not be the best cheats, right, but people will still use them, and over time the cheat developers will advance their cheats to the point where they get better and better, harder to detect for Activision, just like we've seen across the last 3 and a bit years in Warzone. So Warzone 1, we had cheats available, right, and those cheats weren't the best. But since then, they've progressed 100-fold. They are 100 times better in the sense of, you know, avoiding detection, in the sense of humanizing the ability of aimbot, in the sense of, you know, making it stream proof, all of these features. So what we can see now with the cheats, with the wall hacks, it's sort of embedded into the game that's been downloaded. So can they be stream proofed? Not at the moment, in my opinion. So what I'm saying is, at some point there will be a separate APK file that you have to download, which will be the cheat mods, which can then overlay the actual game. And then that's when you'll see people becoming absolute gods overnight and live streaming it, because they can mask the wall hacks from the stream, and they can probably fine tune the aimbot, and people won't realize, oh, it's just aim assist. Oh, he's just good. Get good, kid. Unfortunately, this is the very beginning of Verdansk again, and we're about to have the same issue, but on mobile. And just to make things abundantly clear, it's not just on emulators on PC that these cheats can be used. People can download these to their mobile device and use them there. So don't just think because somebody's using an emulator on PC with a controller or keyboard and mouse that they are in fact cheating with these cheats. That's not the case. They could be playing legit, although I think if you have to use an emulator and use PC for a mobile game against mobile players, then you're sort of taking the piss, aren't you, really? The reality is, at this point, if somebody's cheating, I think you will know, because you will be able to see the wall hacks, but they might have wall hacks turned off and just be using aimbot. So who knows at this point. We're going to do some more digging into the Call of Duty Warzone mobile cheats and see what we can uncover. At the moment, it's not looking good, but at least we know people aren't masking wall hacks at this point, at least based on the information we've got right now. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments below. Personally, I think it's disgusting. I think it's ridiculous that people would want to cheat on a mobile game, but I want to hear your thoughts. So drop a comment below, and I'm looking forward to reading through them. And if you did enjoy the video, guys, smash that thumbs up for me. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications, because hey, I want to try and hit 200,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I think we can do it. And if you guys want to contact me about a streamer who you believe is cheating, hit me up on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman1. The link's actually down below. And one last thing before we go. If you're anything like me and you're dealing with daily stress and a lot of anxiety, believe me when I say this, Supreme CBD products are unreal. These gummies have helped me massively with the anxiety and stress of my everyday workload, and they could probably help you too if you're dealing with those things. I've got other products here as well, including the oil. These drops work great just before you go into bed. For anybody who has like sleepless nights, these can help massively. And I've got plenty of other products to actually test out from them. I've not tried this yet, but it's the deep freeze balm. I've also got the soft gel capsules, and the reason I chose these is because I've got a sweet tooth, and sometimes you can go through the gummies a little bit too fast. And guys, if you want to go and take a look yourself, make sure you use code BBB40 at checkout to save 40%. The link is in the description below.